everyone, and welcome to a lost episode of Nameless, the one thing you must recall. Or more like, I don't know. We're back here, like way back here, in the beginning, where even before the boys came to life from being a doll, because I've been tipped by one of you lovely viewers and commenters that I needed to start a new game in order to have a route count before doing any of the boys. I didn't know that, and I started Lance route through one of the common route saves that I already had previously, and I can kind of continue on from there. So when I went back to the new game thing, like I had a feeling that I needed to do that, but like I thought my shit would get erased, so that's why I didn't do it. And I said I would after I was done Lance's route. So that was the case, so I started the new game, and then I hit Lance, Yoho's, and Yuri's route, and we got the whole play-by-play back with the whole like Kenny's dreams and all this stuff up to the point where where the guys turn into real human beings. Except what I didn't realize was that there are new dialogues sprinkled into like this new beginning part, which I hadn't realized because I was like hitting the skip button and then the skip button would stop, and then I was like, this is really weird, is it just like glitching out? But no, it turns out that yeah, indeed, like the skip stops at dialogues that I haven't read before, and it stopped on multiple occasions or sort of ish. I didn't read any of the dialogues all that clearly, but like I kind of glanced over them, and then I found out like yeah, like comparing it to my first video around the same time that this happened in the game, like this didn't happen. So I was like, oh damn, this is new shit, and I wanted to include that. So this may or may not turn out to be a new separate mini-sode where I include all this new dialogue and stuff, just so you guys can like watch and see and stuff, and maybe learn some new stuff that may be like really important later on throughout the game. So yeah, this can be a mini-sode, or it can be like maybe I'll shorten it enough to like put it into the beginning before continuing on to Lance's route as usual. But for now, yeah, I'll just be like zipping through this as fast and quickly as I can. So yeah, sorry about that. I'll do it next time for Yuri now that I know. So like you won't have to have this mini-sode ever again. This is my bad. Let's just pretend that this didn't happen at all. But anyways, thank you for the tip. I can't really pronounce your YouTube name, but like thank you so much for like pointing that out. Like I don't know if my route count is gonna still count for Lance, despite me doing the whole from the save points that I had in the common route before. But I'll see. If it doesn't, then I'll just redo everything at the end, and it'll be my bad, but you guys won't see that. So like before I do Yuri's route, then if that's the case, if Lance's route doesn't count, then I'm gonna redo it. But yeah, it's gonna be a bother for me, but it won't be a bother for you guys. And like I'll do it properly for Yuri. But anyways, here we go. Just a note is that in that one little scene where like where Hanny was dreaming and she was having that whole strange ass dream before she woke up, the new dialogue that appeared before she actually kind of woke up was that the mysterious voice of the mysterious person was like, "Don't worry, soon enough you'll remember." But like that's all. That was just a little extra snippet. But here though, Hanny goes to school. And we meet Shinbi and Zoe for the first time, her two best friends, and she's just reflecting, having a flashback on when she first met them. Before, we didn't actually get that the first time we did it, but now this time, we actually get to see how her flashback went. So here we go. At the first day of school, being an introvert, I was just carefully peering around the class without any new friends. It's kind of noisy by my side.
이게 뭐야? 엄마한테 속은 거야? 여기 꽃미남 많기로 소문났다며. 교복도 예뻐서 지원했더니.
Oh my god. Okay, I was like reading along, and then like this totally got cut off really quickly. But yeah, it's like she totally lied. But I feel you, Zoe. I mean, like I would apply regardless if it's a really good school, but like cute guys are like an extra bonus. Wow, she's pretty. She has a dirty mouth though. I turned and saw the long-haired girl grieving to the girl with a boyish cut. They seemed to be close, calling each other by first names. First names.
목소리가 너무 커, 소야. 들리겠어.
That isn't a really boyish cut. Like that's still short. That's like a pixie. No, it's not even a pixie cut, because pixie cut is even shorter than that. But like that's not boyish.
들리든지 말든지 사실인데 뭐. 어차피 신비 너도 말은 안 하지만 나랑 같은 생각하고 있잖아. 안 그래? 우리가 하루 이틀 같이 있었던 것도 아니고 난 다 알아.
The girl making the fuss is called Zoe, and the short-haired girl must be Shinbi. That Shinbi girl is pretty cute. No, cool. But I mean, sipping milk out of a straw. That's kind of not what she looks like. Nah. Unlike the chic and distant look she sported, she was kind of adorable sipping milk out of a straw.
엄마가 너랑 둘이 살라고 했을 때 난 이게 웬 횡재인가 싶었다고. 그 지겨운 잔소리에서 해방이잖아.
That's not fair because I said so in the exam quiz that we did with like the true and false if Zoe lived with their parents or not, and like I was confused. Like I didn't know that she didn't live with her parents and that she's actually living. I was in my mom told me to live with you. Yeah, so like her mom told Zoe to live with Shinbi, so technically they're like roomies, and I didn't know that, and so that's why I got that question wrong. That's so unfair. Anyways.
부모님의 잔소리가 없는 자유의 시간, 그리고 새로운 아카데미. 드디어 나에게도 핑크빛 청춘이 찾아오는 거라고 잔뜩 기대했는데
Oh,
말이야.
you've been lied to. I'm so sorry, Zoe. She slowly looked around the class with squinted eyes.
이건 뭐? 핑크가 아니라 잿빛이다, 잿빛.
It's bleak. She sighed heavily again. The sigh was so big that all the boys stared at her. They were whispering and were not giving her kind looks. Aw. This is not good. She's going to have a bad first impression. What a shame. She's so pretty.
아카데미의 교육 과정은 3년이니까 그동안에 생길지도 모르지.
Well, Zoe don't give a
사람을
shit.
좋아하게 되는 건 순식간이잖아.
Zoe don't give a shit if people hate her. She's fabulous.
잠시만.
Oh, what? Having finished her milk, she stood up to throw away the empty carton. Wow, so tall. She's like a model. Wow. Her slender figure worked together with her long legs, and that indifferent cold look she had gave her an exotic feel. And her hair. All the surrounding girls looked at her with envy.
그건 전학생이라도 오지 않는 이상 불가능할 것 같다. 일단 우리 반에는 대적할 수 있는 상대가 없어.
I am the transfer student though. I'm the newbie.
대적? 누가?
Yeah, who are you talking about?
이거 말이야, 이거.
Huh? Zoe pointed at Shinbi's face.
내가 몇 년을 너랑 함께 보낸 것 같아? 말을 하기 전부터 우리는 함께 지냈다고. 그런 너와 함께 자라는데 내가 어떻겠냐?
That's so funny. Huh? She caught my eye. What do? I must have creeped her out. Cause like she's eavesdropping on the conversation unintentionally. No, she's coming. What do I do? Apologize? 어떡해?
예.
Hi. Hey.
너도 그렇게 생각하지 않아? 우리 반 남자애들 다 합한 것보다 신비가 더 잘생기지 않아?
Sure. Hell yeah.
안 그래?
Hell yeah. Haha.
난 매일 저 얼굴을 본단 말이야. 그러니까 나도 자연스레 눈이 거기에 맞춰지지 않겠냐고.
Yeah.
뭐 그건 됐고 그것보다 있지. 넌 남자를 볼 때 어디가 제일 중요해?
I would kind of figure Zoe would be like that. Like she's really the social butterfly, so she would just kind of just walk up to any random people and just start talking and having conversations with them so casually. So that's how we became friends with them. Yeah, I don't know what what. It's the most important thing in a guy. I mean, I thought of just one thing. I thought of the one thing I searched for when looking for a doll to buy. Why? What? The face? Oh, so I was gonna say the looks too, but then I thought it was a little too shallow, so I was like, is that too shallow of me? But apparently it's the right answer. At that moment, I thought I saw the boys afar stare at me. Uh-oh. Darn, I was too honest. But it's true though. As soon as I answered, I wanted to punch myself in the face for being so blunt. When I was about to break out in cold sweat, the eyes of the girl in front of me widened. So she agrees with me. That's why we are besties now.
그치? 역시 난 틀리지 않았어. 세상은 나를 속물이라고 하지만 다들 속으로는 똑같다 이거야. 야, 이거 말이 통하는데?
Yeah,
너 이름이
I totally get you, girl. Yeah, I'm so glad we made friends with her. I'm Hanny. Oh, I'm...
그렇구나. 너랑 잘 어울리는 이름인데? 반가워. 나는 소희. 얘는 신비야.
Yeah.
안녕.
안녕. Oh, hey.
이렇게 뜻이 통하는 친구를 만나는 것도 드문 일인데 앞으로 친하게 지내보자.
Okay. That day after school, as Zoe preached on about a girl's happiness is all about eating off the charm of cute guys, we had our own little inaugural ceremony at the nearby fast food joint. I felt like I was swearing an oath to the CIA, but all that was left in my hands was spicy rice cakes for 4, tempura for 3, fish cakes for 5. Wow. A bill outlining all the food. Ah, she's sneaky. She's like, let's be friends with her. Oh my god, we totally get each other. Okay, so like your inauguration was to basically pay for all the food. Because of Zoe, who told me she'd gift me with the joy of paying to celebrate our new relationship, I had to pay for everything that day. Have I just been ripped off? Maybe, but hey, she's still stuck with you in the end. Like, we're still friends. She didn't totally leave you. It was recess. I was seriously pondering about what true friendship was when Zoe came to talk.
그래서 말인데.
So this is the part where like she showed us the magazine and all that other stuff. So I'm just gonna fast forward and see if there's any other new dialogue that I can show you guys. Okay, you guys, wait, I skipped on ahead so much. It's like I basically like skipped I think a majority of the part where like Hanny comes home that same school day. She went to do chores and that's when the guys came to life. And then we had the whole conversation of her freaking out and like her like asking them how exactly they came to life and they couldn't exactly explain it and all these other events leading up to the point where they actually successfully enrolled into her academy. And before, when we first did it in the first one, when Hanny first found out that Yuri was the one who was behind the whole like how they got into the school, okay, and now sorry, that's my dog. Hold on. Okay, sorry, my dog was tripping balls because he thought that like someone was at the door, but there wasn't. So as I was saying, the events that led up to the point where Hanny finds out the guys enrolled into the school successfully, and she runs out of her class that day to like meet them in the principal's office and found out, and then we actually get this scene, which you didn't see the title. It was a whole new chapter. It's called First Day, which means that we actually get to see how their first day was, because before our first run we didn't actually get a chance to see how the guys settled in, and like we got a whole time skip because of that. So we totally missed out on this and we didn't get it, and now we got it in this one, which is quite surprising. Like I didn't know that they were gonna do this. It's so much trouble like going back in time and skipping all the dialogues, and the skip button sometimes it works, but then other times it just kind of derps the fuck out and then it just doesn't do its job. So yeah, I had a bit of trouble, and like if there's like small dialogue like one-liners that are new, then I'm sorry, I must have missed it. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that all that important, hopefully. So yeah, I'm only looking for the big sections to like include into the game. So anyways, let's continue then. This first day experience that we haven't gotten before. Okay, so sure enough, the class started to stir as soon as we entered. Nothing surprising. I mean, considering all that fuss in the morning, silence would have been strange. After looking around the class with his serious face, Lance opened his mouth. He looked colder and a bit nervous at seeing all those people, because Lance don't like people.
저기에 앉으면 됩니까?
I guess so. He pointed at the empty seat right behind me. The original owner of the seat followed his parents and moved to the countryside. Okay. I was about to say that it's probably okay when he strode into the class. I guess he doesn't need my answer.
이 세상에.
Oh my god. Zoe, you got your wish, man. You got your wish, girl. You got all these hot guys coming in. Chancellor students, too. Wait. Hearing Zoe's voice, I turned around.
내가 태어난 단 한 가지 이유가 있다면 그건 바로
And that is to get all the cute guys. I know, I'm with you.
건, 미, 나!
Yeah! I knew it. I love this girl. I turned around as I couldn't bear to see my friend embarrass herself. Everyone else avoided her in the same way. Why are we always the embarrassing ones, Zoe?
잘 오셨어요, 전학생 여러분. 아직은 처음이라 이곳 생활에 불편함이 많으실 거예요. 그럴 땐 주저없이 반장에게 물어보도록 하세요. 참고로 내가 바로 반장이랍니다.
By the way, the class was me. She's so cute. Everyone was appalled to see her laugh twice as loud. She's usually a bit over the top, but today she seems a bit crazy. Amongst all this, Shinbi, who was used to everything, stood there without the slightest change of expression. Zoe gave Lance her $1 million smile and held out her hand. He's like, no. But Lance completely ignored her soft, girly hands. Then he marched to his seat with that cold ice. Then he marched to his seat with that cold as ice face on his.
이보세요. 저기요? 헬로. 모시모시. 야, 임마!
They said she says bonjour, which is French for for hello, but like she says moshi moshi, which is like Japanese for hello over the phone, and then she says hello in English too. So whatever. Ignoring his brutal indifference, she followed him. She's so gutsy. It's really almost admirable the way she turns into an Amazon warrior when she notices cute guys.
안녕, 좋은 아침.
Hi, Shinbi.
꽃미남을 보고 또 흥분했어.
I know. But then Yonho's supposed to be here, isn't he? Of course. Hardly surprising now. She started worshipping cute guys since the beginning of the semester.
이번에야말로 반드시 꽃미남과 핑크빛 청춘을 물들이겠다던데?
Yeah, I know, but like she won't steal a guy who's interested in me. So that's a good thing. Her willpower is amazing. To be honest, something like this has actually happened before. Really. I think it was the first day. My dog is really tripping balls today. I'm so sorry. Ugh, my goodness. My dog is just tripping. Anyways, sorry. Let's do that again. I think it was the first day Mr. Eugene came to our school. Oh yeah, she did say, she was like, I had a crush on that creepy ass man. How shameful of me. The first day he came, no one ever dreamed that he was a bit kooky. So that day, Zoe made a fuss about finally meeting the Prince Charming of her life. And the very next day, she started hitting on him like crazy. Naturally, the result was devastating. He was a total creep. To be honest, since there was a rumor that he liked bones, we did hope for a tiny bit. But even Mr. Eugene, whom we thought was a bit off, couldn't seem to handle Zoe. But a few days later, she bounced right back from the heartbreak. And then she stormed into the infirmary like Medea, ready for revenge. Oh my.
왜죠? 대체 제 어디가 문제죠? 귀여운 얼굴에 환상적인 S라인이 안 보이세요? 제 입으로 말하기는 좀 그렇지만 이미 알고 계시죠? 전 우리 아카데미의 마돈나라고요.
Unlike what she said, she bore no hint of shame. Actually, he must have been more embarrassed to hear what she was saying. She went rattling on without a change in expression.
설명을 해주세요, 설명을! 대체 제 어디가 부족하다는 거예요? 선생님이 안고 계신 그 해골보다 제가 못한 게 뭐냐고요!
Seriously, Zoe, you're better off not knowing him. Zoe, all worked out menacingly, pointed at Mr. Eugene's skeleton model. He's gonna get so offended and he's gonna like come after you. The skeleton model Mr. Eugene was caressing so dearly was called Beatrice. According to him, Beatrice bore the name of an old noble family that traced back to the Middle Ages. He also added that she was an honest and lovely girl who knew how to show her mind as it is. Because her mind is already exposed. Oh wait, she's that bone thing. No, she's not the model, but she's like the skeleton model instead. Like, not the anatomy one. The problem is that she shows everything as it is, even her bones. Yeah, exactly. What Annie says.
지금 자신을 베아트리치와 비교하는 건가?
He's gonna be so offended.
우습군. 좋아, 그렇게 궁금해하니 말해주도록 하지. 넌
Please, I don't want to hear it.
네, 제가 뭐요?
Oh God.
불필요한 게 너무 많아.
네?
그건 말이야, 그건. 피부와 뼈 사이에 있는 피하 조직들. 특히 흉부에 있는 그건 정말로 쓸데가 없지.
He don't like the flesh. He only like the bones.
그에 비해 베아트리치는 모든 것이 너무 완벽해. 그 어느 하나도 빠져서는 안 되는 완벽함을 가지고 있다 이 말이야.
Can we leave, please?
신이 만들어낸
Zoe,
최고의
So
걸작이야.
you need to stay as far away from this man as you need to, but she will in the future. But like seriously, girl, like this is the biggest mistake. Mr. Eugen shook with excitement as he praised Beatrice, and Zoe blankly stared at her breast. Mr. Eugen just pointed at. Dun.
나 지금 이거 크던 차인 거야?
I know, right? It's like the first time that's ever happened to you, right? This is why you should leave him. In complete shock, she froze at that spot. Ah, poor Zoe. Leaving Mr. Eugen to whisper his love to Beatrice, Shinbi and I dragged Zoe out from that place. Shinbi and I ended up having to support Zoe as she walked lifelessly back home. Lance coldly ignored Zoe and sat down at his seat. And Yunho, who stood there awkwardly, hesitated and shook her hand.
네, 감사합니다. 앞으로 잘 부탁드릴게요.
She's just totally drooling over this. Oh my god, Zoe, please. Yunho said while blushing. As soon as she saw that, Zoe squealed and tried to hug Yunho. Thankfully, Shinbi followed and managed to stop her.
무서워하잖아.
Yeah, you're scaring him. She's like heavily breathing. She's like, you guys. Shinbi soon dragged Zoe away, who was breathing heavily. Her eyes were still burning with desire. She's not thinking of staying like that the whole day, is she?
저분 왠지 아프신 것 같은데 괜찮을까요?
Just ignore her. She'll be fine. No, but that's normal for her, so don't worry. She's always been like that. Yunho seemed confused, but soon nodded. He went to an empty seat up front and quietly sat down. But he kept looking at me from his seat. I put my bag down and unconsciously turned around. Even though Zoe wasn't around, no one thought to go over to Lance. Aww. I felt like Lance was surrounded by an invisible wall. We said that already. Well, we are in the same class now. Should I go talk to him? Sure. Wait. Hey, Lance. Lance?
뭡니까?
What's up? No, hahaha. It just hit me that we're really in the same class now. I still can't believe we're going to take classes together. How are you feeling?
그렇네요.
What, you feel the same?
네, 저도 꿈 같습니다. 그리고 기왕이면 빨리 깼으면 좋겠군요.
Oh, Lance! It's impossible to have a conversation with him. But I can't give up now. Come to think of it, until now, I was just busy worrying. But I've been dreaming about this every day. My dolls have become humans. There were so many things I wanted to do if I could actually talk with my dolls. Now that the matriculation problems are solved, I can actually enjoy this situation. Hey Lance, the next recess I'll show you around the building. There are a lot of famous things about our academy. There should be a lot of flowers in the backyard around now. Why are we talking to Lance? I'm just wondering, since like technically this is like the common route prologue, like oh yeah, okay, well I just remembered that like when we were in the midst of doing Lance's route, I think Hanny at one point when she was mentioning how Lance was her very first doll, Lance was also her ideal guy, I think it was. I think she mentioned something like that along the lines. So I'm just like, damn, like this guy has such a cold attitude. Like you feel that cold front coming in from like a mile away, and that this girl is just still trying to talk to him. I would have just like, yeah, left him.
이미 알고 있습니다.
Yeah, What?
당신의 아카데미 생활에 대한 건 이미 알고 있습니다. 뜰에 핀 꽃을 꺾어서 당신의 할아버지에게 가져다 주었죠.
Yeah.
그리고 그 유명한 빵은 빨리 품절이 되니까 당신은 자주 먹지 못했고요. 설마 모를 거라고 생각했습니까?
Yeah. Because they still retain memories from when they were dolls, right? So like I'm pretty sure Hanny has been like telling them all about it. How?
당신이 말해줬으니까.
Yeah, figures.
아까 보았던 이상한 여자가 소이고 저기서 연우의 머리를 파일로 문지르고 있는 여자가 신비겠군요. 당신은 저 친구들을 만난 것이 행운이라고 했죠.
I looked by my side and saw Shinbi rubbing a plastic file on Yunho's hair. Why are you doing that? Yunho was near tears and asked her to stop, but looking at Shinbi's face, it was not going to end soon. I've never seen Shinbi laugh like that.
저게 웃고 있는 겁니까? 제 눈엔 무표정한 얼굴로 보이는데요.
Well, she's just like you in a sense, where she doesn't show that much emotions, but when you get to know them like well enough, then you get to see the difference, the slight difference. No, I can see it. She's having a lot of fun right now. It's really rare to see her like that.
친구면 그런 게 보이는 겁니까?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. After hearing Lance say that, I really felt it. I've become really close to those friends without realizing. Aw. Now I can guess what they are thinking from the slightest change in their expressions.
하지만
What? Huh?
그런 친구들에게 당신은 절대로 사실을 말하지
Oh,
않겠죠.
right, because we had the fact that we have, you know, ball jointed dolls as a hobby. What? Lance looked at me and then turned his head to Yunho, who was being tormented by Shinbi. I could tell what he meant as I turned to see Yunho too. The truth that there are actually dolls, and my hobby I never told anyone about. I froze as I realized that.
친하다고 해도 말할 수 없겠죠.
Yeah, girl, you should tell them. Like, I'm pretty sure they're really accepting that everything Lance said out bluntly was true, and that was why I couldn't bear to listen to him. There's nothing I can do. They are my most precious friends, and I do not want to lose them. If I could stay friends with them by not telling them the truth, I will not tell them until the end. What? Being brutally honest isn't always good. I could feel my voice sinking even as I spoke. Although I valued my friends, I knew what I was doing was really hypocritical, yeah. But I'm too scared to tell the truth. Oh, come on. I think she's gonna tell them eventually. Like, at some point. She has to.
뭐 알겠습니다. 어차피 저와는 상관없는 일이니까요. 당신이 뭐라든 그것은 당신의 자유죠.
Okay.
그리고 당신도 그렇게 생각해 주셨으면 합니다. 당신이 저의 오너이긴 하지만 지금은 상황이 특별하니까요.
Oh, sorry. I like interrupted him because I read too fast. Lance added coldly. Ugh, I can feel things won't go so smoothly from now on. Yeah. I wonder where this. Oh, well, what do you know? That's that chapter. Okay, so where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, I have no idea. Oh, there we go. We have the new routine chapter. Okay, we had this, so I'm gonna skip on ahead and see if there's anything new. Okay, guys, I was skipping on ahead. I already did the choice. As you can see from the screen, I already did the choice that was the whole. We get to choose who to go to school with, and this is exactly where this common route starts, where you get to do all the choices now. So I'm pretty sure there's nothing new then, and I'm just gonna go on ahead and like catch up to the point where I'm at. And yeah, so I guess this kind of ends this 14.5-ish mini-sode episode of all the new things that has appeared in the beginning prologue-ish area. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on then to like catch up on all my choices, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time then. Bye!